I have a bad feeling about this. And I know what you're thinking as I say that. You've heard me say that before where I reference Star Wars for a video. Well, if that's your guess, then your guess is right. How's it going, old schoolers? You're kicking it old school with Russell JS, and I am your host, Russell JS. What do I mean by I have a bad feeling? Well, in 1997, George Lucas decided that he was going to go ahead and re-release the original Star Wars trilogy for the 20th anniversary of the first film. And he was going to go ahead and do like all these enhanced special effects, which he did, um, new scenes and things like that, because he was prepping for what would become the prequel trilogy, which the first movie would come out in the summer of 1999, and then the second one would come out in the summer of 2002, and then the third in 2005. But one of the biggest issues that I have right now when it came to, I can remember how excited I was. I never got to see the original at the theater. My mom and dad went to go see it when my mom was pregnant with me. So I guess in a way I kind of went to go see it, but I was just in the womb. But and I was too young for them to take me to the theater to go see The Empire Strikes Back, or so they thought. And for my 5th birthday, my mom and dad took me and a friend to go see Return of the Jedi, and me, my friend, and my dad fell asleep, and my mom was the only one awake to watch the whole thing. But getting back to the point, oh, and if you are new to the channel, feel free to hit a like, subscribe, leave comments in the box down below. If you don't agree with me on things, just keep the comments nice and clean, no negativity, no bullying. But anyway, getting back, I was all excited because I get to actually see the original trilogy on the big screen for the real first time ever. There were things that I didn't like. Some of you might agree, like, say, Greedo shooting first. We all know Han shot first. And, for the moment, the Jabba the Hutt sequence where they did a CGI Jabba, it was cool at the time to see that scene on screen, but we got to admit that Jabba, what they did with Jabba was really a mess, but they were playing with whatever technologies they had at the time. But the one thing that I didn't care for was I remember seeing the posters in the showcase at the movie theater, and they kind of got the artwork wrong. Without further ado, let's check these bad Oscars out, shall we? What do I mean by they got it wrong with the front posters? Well, take a look at, A New Hope. Yeah. Do you notice the one thing I point out that's wrong? I'll tell you what's wrong if you haven't figured it out. Look at Princess Leia's hairstyle. That's not New Hope. That's Empire Strikes Back hairstyle. Yeah, they got Han right, they got Luke right, they got Ben Kenobi right there in the X-Wings. And other than that, take a look at Princess Leia. Her hairstyle is wrong for the artwork. That's either The Empire Strikes Back or Return of the Jedi. It's like they weren't paying attention when they were doing the artwork. And the same thing goes for The Empire Strikes Back. If you notice, they've got Emperor Palpatine right there on the front cover, right in front of Darth Vader's mask, and you could see Darth Vader's TIE fighter in between the two TIE fighters, and the Star Destroyer with the AT-ATs, and also the what do you call it, the snow speeders. But here's what's wrong. You see Darth Vader's TIE fighter, that's a clip right out of A New Hope, and that's a clip of Emperor Palpatine from Return of the Jedi. and played as you saw him by Ian McDiarmid, where they do the only time you see the Emperor in Return of the Jedi, I mean in The Empire Strikes Back, forgive me, I'm a little bit tired. I was planning on this video for a while, but there was a lot of things that happened. You know, we had Hurricane Milton come through here. And as you can see, even though I'm sleeping on my bed, I still got all the stuff piled on there because just in case there was a flood, because there's where my bedroom window is. It's facing out toward the street. But anyway, back to this. If you look at how they get the artwork wrong on The Empire Strikes Back. And then another incriminating piece of art on this. If you look at Return of the Jedi, yeah, you see Jabba the Hutt there, you see Chewbacca, you see an Ewok, you see Wicket the Ewok, and Boba Fett, and R2-D2 and C-3PO. But here's where the main culprit is. If you look at the center where you see Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader dueling, if you notice, you look at Luke's hip, he's got the blaster strapped to his hip, and where they're standing is the main platform of the carbon freezing chamber in Cloud City on Bespin. Once again, you know, there's another crime right there. Now, one of the things I want to show you is even Seth MacFarlane, when he came out with the Family Guy version of, you know, of the Star Wars trilogy. If you look at this, Seth MacFarlane got the original artwork right, even though it's Family Guy characters. You see, I mean, this is how I remember the OG trilogy when it first came out to video, was right here. You know, this was the original video, whatever, you know. Of course, the movie poster at the theater was different, but, you know, this is how it looked when it first came out to video. I mean, look at this, you know, Seth MacFarlane, I mean, he's got it accurate right here. I mean, yeah, sure, that's not Mark Hamill and Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher, but it's the Griffin family with Quagmire and Cleveland as R2-D2 and C-3PO, and, you know, Brian the dog as Chewbacca. Oh, and look at this. They even left out, there's supposed to be a shot of in this original artwork, when you see it, they even have a shot of Lando Calrissian blasting something, where Mort, the pharmacist, the Jewish pharmacist, was Lando, and there they go, they left him out. What a crime that is, to leave Mort out of there. But still, all in all, it looks like Seth MacFarlane was getting things right. And then, you know, you see, you know, exactly what I'm talking about. See right there? Now, I also checked out at the library the original trilogy in their DVD format. The way the DVDs were reissued when the sequel trilogy, the Disney sequel trilogy, was coming out, when they reissued it again. I mean, look at this. See? This may not be the original poster artwork, but look at this. They get it right. See? I mean, everything is accurate with each movie. This isn't the original artwork, but still. I mean, everybody, you know, I don't know. I just felt like making this video because it kind of plagued me for a while, but in more ways than one. You know, mainly it was the special editions when that was issued out to video back in the fall of 1997, where they get the artwork, you know, as you can see, they get the artwork for the front covers wrong. I mean, when you think about it, Palpatine should be right here, and not here. And this shot of Princess Leia, she should be right here as well, but she's not. But, you know, I don't know, some of you may not find it to be, a big deal. I just wanted to do this video. It's just all for fun. Like I said, I've been lately, we had the hurricanes come through here, and just tonight my mother's in recovery right now after having knee surgery, so I'm kind of dealing with that as well. So, like, you know, just things in general. Lots been going on since I last made a video. I'm getting ready soon to do a monthly narc video, and I'm getting ready to set up a I'm also getting ready to set up another video show on this channel as well, called The Weekly JS, where I go explore things, or I sit somewhere and I just talk about things in life in general. But, other than that, things are pretty much decent. Saturday, I may be attending at another hotel, I may be attending a horror convention. Remember when we had a comic convention at the hotel last year? I ended up picking up Friday the 13th Part 6 writer and director Tom McLaughlin, and he autographed my Jason mask. He's going to be there along with a few other actors from Friday the 13th Part 6, and the original Michael Myers, not the shape, but the actor, the scene in the first Halloween where Jamie Lee Curtis pulls the mask off. He's going to be there as well. So I may attend that endeavor, and I'll try to get a video made of it if I can. But other than that, I just wanted to go ahead and touch base with you and make another video. I've just been I just been doing a lot of work and everything, two jobs sometimes it just wears you out. But at any rate, that was my review of, what they did with the Star Wars Trilogy Special Edition when it came out. Leave comments in the box down below if you agree with me. And as always, your old pal Russell JS telling you to keep it real, keep it fresh, keep it chill. Get you enough of love, get you enough of, peace, get you enough of tranquility, get you enough anything you desire. Less chaos, less drama, no drama. Keep playing Atari, Nintendo, Sega Genesis. Watch 80s TV shows, watch some classic 80s movies, listen to whatever old school music you desire. And as always, I wish you all Godspeed. May the Force be with you always.